Hi and welcome to this Blueberry Markets video update with me, John Kibler, head currency analyst. In this video, I'm going to take you through the Forex market wrap. I'm actually going to highlight the dollar pairs because in about a few hours we've got the non-farm payroll data out of the US, which is obviously the largest data set that we're going to see this month. And the Fed have actually talked about watching the labour market for any kind of signs of any kind of life there that they can then use towards their figures and on their way to seeing higher inflation, seeing better jobs coming into the market. We'll also see more spending in the economy, which would then keep the Fed on track for potential rate hikes next year. So big data set to come out, and the dollar is in a little bit of an area, which is something that we've spoke about this week. We talked about the potential for the market to pull back this week after seeing a decent drop down last week and close below this weekly channel. Now price has done that. What we expected was the retracement phase back into an area, and price is approaching this 92.50. Now what we could see with this data set is a lot of volatility, and what we could see is a large impulse to the upside, a rejection of this 92.50, and then a continuation of this overall downtrend. Alternatively, we'll see price break above and head back towards the sort of $93 level. However, what I think is going to happen is price may push up into this area, and then we see a continuation to the downside, whether that just be into this key supporting area around about 91.50. So that's what I'm kind of expecting to happen with this data set. Obviously, we don't know what's going to happen. We don't know what the numbers are going to be. We can only predict what could potentially happen here. With non-farm payroll, it's a very difficult thing to trade. What I would suggest is just sitting on the sidelines, wait for the news announcement to happen, wait for the dust to settle, and then make some judgments from that. So if we go into sort of euro, we can see this week's been a little bit of a choppy week. If we go to sort of the weekly time frame, although it's been a bearish one, or even the 4-hour time frame, there's not been much trend to kind of trade this week. We looked for the potential for the dollar to pull back. If you did look at euro dollar shorts this week, it would have been on the right side of the market. However, it was just hard to do so. You can see lots of volatility with US dollar data this week has caused the market to kind of range here, and we've not really seen much progress. So like with the dollar index, what we need to see, or what the market could be anticipating or waiting for, is this non-farm payroll data. And once that is announced, then we'll likely see some opportunities for next week. Going on to dollar yen is one we spoke about yesterday for some potential upside. Price bounce off this area. I actually really like how the weekly chart is setting up here. Obviously, if the dollar news is positive and the dollar is bullish, this may be a nice long opportunity going into next week. I quite like the opportunity for price to move higher, more for the yen weakness side of things. But looking at the sort of 4-hour trend here, we're starting to get higher highs and higher lows. It's just going to be interesting to see if we can continue and maintain this move, because what I think may happen is another move back down into 109.05, and then we may get another rejection for some further upside there, depending on how the US dollar data comes out. One that we looked at as well was dollar CAD. Dollar CAD from a trend trading point of view looks pretty good. This is going to be very volatile today. The reason being is obviously we have CAD employment data as well, but it's looking like price may want to move to the downside on a technical analysis point of view. We can see here we had a large bearish close on the weekly last week. The daily time frame is forming lower lows and lower highs, and we had a nice bearish close yesterday, which then caused the 4-hour to change trend. So what we may end up seeing is price, let me just zoom in a little bit, is price moving back up towards this 125.25 level, which were these previous structure lows in here, and then see maybe some selling opportunities coming in from there. However, like I said, with that data set, probably best to sit on the sidelines today, let the price action move around and let the volatility settle, and then look for positions after that. So thanks for watching the content this week. If you did like it, give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the YouTube channel to see some more Forex content, and hit that notification bell to be alerted when a new video is posted. Thanks for watching, guys. Have a great weekend.